am back once again for another statue review, and this time is one of my anticipated statues of this year, which is the Iron Man Classic from XM Studios. The Iron Man statue is really good, it's really nice. It seems like XM placed almost all the things that I want in an Iron Man statue in this piece. So I really like the statue itself, the Iron Man, the look, and also the switch out. It's really good. But as an overall package, it's just okay, not that great actually. So stay tuned to know why. So let's start from the head sculpt. So basically, the statue comes with two heads, one with the helmet and one without the helmet. And most of the time, or most of the photos you've seen in Facebook as well, are always the one without the mask or the helmet, because it has more detail to it. Basically, it's really somehow it's really realistic, and it has some wrinkles in this part of his head or in his face. He has some very nice contour in this part of his face as well. The skin added it with the skin tone. It looks really good. The wave of the hair is also really nice. The goatee though is a bit clean. I would have wanted it to have more like rugged already, because Tony Stark was like doing overnight work with his toys and something. So yeah, but nonetheless, the head sculpt is really good. I would say one of the best. I wouldn't say it's the best, because I still like the Panther. So I do like the Panther. They some said that the head sculpt is like Asian. For me, it doesn't matter, because for me, the face looks comic accurate, or let's say cartoon accurate as well. I don't think Tony Stark is really like full Caucasian, or let's say American thing. I don't know, but I do think he looks a bit Asian, and also Italian and American, something like that. More of like a mix. Yeah, I do feel it's more comic accurate or cartoon accurate actually. But nonetheless, the head sculpt is really good. I have it here, so it has a really nice detail to it. So as you can see, um, and I like also how they made the attachment, or how they attach the head and the armor. It looks really nice. Yeah, it's really well done for the head sculpt for this Iron Man piece. For me, the great part of this piece is actually the statue, Iron Man statue itself. It's really good. I'm really digging the hot rod look, and also the how it pops out. As you can see, really nice looking piece. The paint job is really good, really well done. And to top it up, it has lots of scuffs. It has lots of weathering, and this is for me the first time I've seen XM do weathering for their Ironmans. Normally they have this Ironmans, the flashy Ironmans shining, but this one is really good. This is what I like for an Iron Man. Rugged and worn out. Really nicely done. I also like how they added the arc reactor light up feature. Very good. I also like how you place it inside his armor. That's a very nice touch from XM as well. And again, I am really digging this kind of let's say concept of a worn out Iron Man. I hope this continues from XM. So as you can see, all the scuffs, and even it's also in his helmet. I do wish that they would have been also like maybe a sculpted scuff, like the metal was bent or crushed or something. That would have been very nice. As you can see, the helmet it's more of a, it's cleaner. It has a cleaner look compared to the body. The body has like tons of scuffs, tons of battle damage scuffs, some weathering. I'm not sure though if other collectors like this kind of paint job. For me, I do like it. It gives a worn out look. It gives like let's say battle damage look. But yeah, as you can see, it gives like some, maybe some they considers like a sloppy paint job. But for me, I like this kind of thing. Yeah, basically it has a very nice sculpt and paint job for the Iron Man statue. The base has a very good real estate. I really like it because it can, you can easily place it in a Besta. For me, I'm using a Besta, so I can also add additional or a companion piece with him inside the shelf. Then that's a really plus for me. Even though it's not that big, it has a very good texture, and there's two Ultrons all smashed up and all its guts going out, with all the mechanical parts and also the wirings. The wiring itself is a mixed media. It's actually a real wire. So one wiring actually fell off when I tried to take all the pieces out from the box. I already contacted XM regarding this issue. I hope they can do something about it. Maybe replace this part. So for now, I just attach this wiring here while waiting for XM's reply. I hope they reply. But nonetheless, this piece or the base of this piece is actually really good by itself. There are tons of detail. There's texturing in the ground, really nice. I do wish that XM would have added some scuffs on the Ultron pieces, because I think I haven't seen that much scuffs or battle damage in it. They're broken, but there's, unfortunately there's no scuffs. Compared to the Iron Man, that would have been a really nice addition to this base itself. The base is really good, but what actually is the problem of this piece is the synergy between the base and the Iron Man statue. So this is the part where I say or give the reason why or explain why this Iron Man piece overall package didn't get to that kind of level of greatness. It's because for me, the very thing that gave this piece a story didn't really it was poorly executed, and that's the Ultron head and Iron Man's hand. So when I assembled the piece, I actually I saw this rubber padding, and then I noticed, hey, maybe this is the cause of why it was lifted. So I removed it, and then it gave it actually came a bit lower. That's quite good. The gap was shortened, and then I placed this rubber paddings inside where you connect the Ultron body, and then it gave a lift, but it did not act. It gave a lift, but it did not actually touch the fingers. So I need to move to make it lean, and yeah, basically I was able to put another how does it padding, rubber padding, and it was able to touch there. So one theory of mine why this happened is because of the two body sculpts. Maybe there's something that went wrong during manufacturing or molding, because the two body sculpts, when you change the arm, it might rub badly onto the Ultron hand, and it might cause a how would say a tilt or something, or really some scratches in the paint, something like that, or it was just purely a mistake, and then I guess XM tried to fix it by putting the padding, rubber padding. I don't know. Just a theory though. So I tried to uh, replace my current setup with from the modern body to the classic one, and still with all that padding, the Ultron head for the how would say the classic body was really like again like lifted. So my theory was that in different body sculpt, the the hand has a different, let's say, effect on terms of touching the, I would say, touching the Ultron head. So maybe this was the mistake in the manufacturing or molding from XM side. Maybe that's why it got delayed or something. So yeah, so it actually bugs me a bit frustrating though, but it's not really a big deal. It's just that you know it's there, and I right now it for me it's okay because it was now touching. But yeah, I hope everybody can I would say get the tips that I have wherein I place the paddings. I'm not sure you're gonna do it. Depends. Either you remove also the rubber soles. That's up to you. But that's what I did for me to make it more look like the variant cover of Age of Ultron. So yeah, I hope also XM also learns that this is not a really good thing. Sometimes, I hope they do better actually, because I know they this piece is really good, and then of course it's not perfect. So yeah. So that is XM Studios Iron Man Classic. It's an amazing piece. It's just not overall that amazing or that great like a Cable great, or I would say Bane great kind of piece. I am keeping it. I hope XM gives me a replacement of the damaged Ultron body. And I hope you learned something on how to move or shorten the gap between the hand and also the Ultron. I am not sure if I'm right regarding why they have this kind of mistakes, but in any case, the piece is great. I am keeping it. Let's move on to another XM piece. Yeah. So I hope you subscribe and also stay tuned for more videos to come.